What's good in the Doge hood? How is my Doge hodlers, my Doge community, my Doge army doing on this Friday? Hopefully everybody's doing wonderfully blessed and having a safe day. This is your boy Jaime G. What's good, family? Now, guys, real quick before I get into everything, I just wanted to say, look, guys, look, like I'll never feed you guys bullshit on this channel. I'll never tell you guys what I think you guys want to hear. I will 100% keep it real on this channel, right? I'll give you the good and the bad, right? I never give price predictions, right? Because I'm not psychic. I don't have a magic ball that will tell me the price, right? I just talk about levels of resistance and support when I look at the charts, right? And when I show it to you guys on where I think, in my opinion, levels of resistance and supports are going to be at. That's it. I don't give anything other else like maybe some other Dogecoin channels do. I don't like to do that because if the price doesn't go to where I say it might go, right, then I look like a freaking liar and like I'm feeding you guys a bunch of bullshit. And that's not why I made this channel. I just made this channel to keep you guys informed with developing and breaking news, upcoming catalysts with Dogecoin or the overall crypto market, right, guys? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to throw that out there. I will never feed you guys bullshit. I will keep it 100% real on this channel. All right, guys, remember, none of this is ever financial advice. Just me sharing my thoughts, opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Now that we got all that jibber jabber out of the way, let's get it, baby. Shiba Inu and Dogecoin now accepted by a US-based logistics firm in partnership with BitPay. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and other cryptocurrencies supported by BitPay are now accepted by Noyak Logistics Income, a REIT investing in supply chain real estate. REIT is a term that refers to a company that owns and operates producing real estate or related assets, right? And this was their tweet, and it says Logistics Income NLI becomes the first REIT to accept cryptocurrencies via partnership with BitPay. I know, right? It's just another company, right, accepting cryptocurrency. Guys, this is huge, right? It continues to show us on how adoption continuously growing at a rapid pace, and how eventually, we're going to be going mainstream with crypto a lot sooner than people think. You know what I mean? And not just that, you know what I mean? It's the first company for real estate. So there's a lot of gold nuggets right here. There's a lot of victories, if you will, right? These are all little victories for cryptocurrencies, right? For Dogecoin and the overall crypto market, guys. You know what I mean? So this is good. It's not, some of you guys might be like, well, it's just another stupid article, right? But you got to read between the fine lines, guys, and you know what I mean. Look for the golden nuggets that are in here. Now it says the partnership with BitPay would enable investors to fund their commitment with Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, and a list of other coins, right, guys? So it says Stefan Pear, CEO of Bitcoin, stated in a BitPay stated in a release that the partnership was birthed as a result of more investors seeking to move cryptocurrency allocations into physical assets like real estate. Right? Smart move, guys. But like I said, it just goes to show you on how adoption is coming at a faster pace. Now, let's briefly dive into some stats, and then we'll look at the charts real quick. Okay, guys? Now, Bitcoin, guys, is coming in at 41. It's coming in hot at 41,690 with 11 cents, and it is up 2.18%. So obviously, good old Grandpa Bitcoin is in the green. So what do you see, baby? We see green, the color of dinero, right? We top 100 here on Coin Market Cap. I know I'm scrolling fast, but I just wanted to show you guys that the overall sentiment in the market is starting to it looks turned back into positive, right? We're recuperating and we're starting to see some green, right? More positivity in the market as opposed to the fear and uncertainty that has been surrounding the crypto markets for a while due to the uncertainty of inflation, the rates of, the feds, the war, so on and so forth, right? A lot going on. But nonetheless, things are starting to look better, guys. I'm bullish long term regardless of the ups and downs. Now, Dogecoin is still number 13. We're at 0.1176, right? Almost close to 12 cents. We're up a 0.66% for the day, guys. 24-hour low was at 0.1146, and 24-hour high is at 0.1177. So we're just barely a smidget below our 24-hour high. Now, market cap, guys, is sitting at $15.60 billion, and volume is sitting at $375.23 million. Now, let's briefly look at the charts real quick, okay, guys? Now, As you know, I showed you guys yesterday this falling wedge, right, which is a bullish technical, right? It's when you have lower highs and lower lows, right? And that's how you connect your trend lines. And this is what you call a falling wedge, which is a trend reversal, meaning that you're coming from a downtrend reversing to an uptrend. That's why it is bullish. And as you can see, like I showed you guys here, right, it's no crazy breakout or anything like that, but nonetheless, guys, we have broken out just barely. Let me get my scribbler ribbler here out of this falling wedge, like I showed you guys yesterday, in this area right here, right? As you can see, in the past 3 days, we have broken out just barely, but nonetheless, it is a breakout out of this falling wedge to the upside. Now, it all depends on how the markets go, right? As you can see, the markets are starting to get more positive. So hopefully, you know what I mean, we're going to chop a little sideways and then just gradually work our way up. Now, resistance and support are still at the same levels as they were yesterday. 11 cents is support, and resistance is at 12 cents at that 21-day exponential moving average. Yes, I know that's only 1 cent in between, resistance and support. We are trading in a very tight range right now, and Dogecoin is very well known for that, guys. So it is what it is. Now, our next crucial level resistance will be that 50-day moving average. That's coming in at about 0.133. But we got to worry about this 21-day exponential moving average first before we start talking about that 50-day moving average. So that's what I had as far as the charts go. I want to keep it easy breezy. Any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments, guys. Now, let's dive into some more Dogecoin news. Now, we got some price predictions here, guys. Now, I'm going to skip through all the mumbo jumbo and just get right to the meat of things, where it talks about price predictions, right? We'll just get straight to the important stuff. Now, price predictions. Now, it says Dogecoin price prediction for 2022. It says by the end of the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter in 2022, the price of Dogecoin might get to at least 13 cents, 17 cents, 24 cents, and 30 cents respectively, right? Now, here is for 2023, right? It says by the end of they're expecting it might get to at least 33 cents, 41, 45, and 55 cents. And then for 2024, they're saying 60 cents, 70 cents, $1, and $1.30. Now, by 2025, which would be 3 years from now, they're seeing it at $1.38, $1.60, $2, and $2.50, right? It's not too bad, guys, right? Now, for 2026, they're saying $3.13, $3.70, $4.40, and $6. Now, Wallet Investor, guys, right, which is one of the people giving their price predictions. Now, they say the price of Doge will reach 31 cents by 2023 and 98 cents by 2026. Now, according to price predictions, which is the name of the company, the price of Doge will reach 16 cents by 2022, $3.50 by 2030. Now, last but not least is digital coins, and they are saying it'll reach 17 cents by the end of this year, 58 cents by the end of 2030. So you have a combination, right, a mix, right, of on the lower end, in the mid end, and on the higher end, right? So they're not being discriminatory, if not discriminatory, biased rather, right? Being really high, really low. There's a good mixture of price predictions here. Let me know in the comments, guys, on what you think Dogecoin will get at by 2026, right? We had all the way up to the highest one was $6, I believe it was, right? Yeah, $6 by 2026, right? So not too bad. That'd be right, really good, right? Hopefully some of us will be those crypto millionaires that we're striving to be. Okay, now here's my last article about Dogecoin, guys. Thank you if you're still with me, guys. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for my new viewers. Man, do me a favor, just hit the likes, maybe hit the subscription bell so you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news, right? Whether it's Doge or crypto market news. Now, 4.9 billion in Doge held by Robinhood now. Now, it says, according to a tweet recently posted by Dogecoin Whale Alert account, the Robinhood brokerage company holds nearly $5 billion worth of Dogecoin on behalf of its investors, such as you and I, because that's where I hold mine at. And now I can move mine freely because I have, they have released it, with the crypto wallets and so on and so forth, which I think is a good thing now for Doge, right? and the overall crypto market, so people don't have to, be held hostage on Robinhood's exchange. Now it says, meanwhile, a staggering 34 million in Doge were recently transferred between anonymous wallets. Robinhood holds 31.7% of circulating Dogecoins, which a lot of us already know now, right? But nonetheless, I wanted to share this with you guys. Now it says, in a recent tweet, Dogecoin whale alert spread the word that Robinhood stores an astonishing $4.9 billion worth of original meme cryptocurrency Dogecoin that compromises 42.1 billion coins in Doge equivalent. This is also 31.78% of the total tokens, total supply and circulation. But you guys got to remember, right? It's not Robinhood. It's retail investors such as you and I, right? So that 31%, we make up a good chunk, right, guys, of the circulating supply, retail investors, right? It's not just whales, right? Of course, obviously, whales do hold a good chunk, but nonetheless, so do us retail investors. So we have strength in numbers as retail investors. Now, it says the tweet also stated that the company uses 2 wallets made up of 8 addresses for storing Dogecoin, right? I'm not going to get into that. Now, guys, here, I wanted to show you this down here. Now, it says 300 million Doge shifted by Anon wallets. Now, it says among multiple Dogecoin transactions at Doge Whale Alerts has spotted a massive one carrying a whopping 300 million Doge worth $34.4 million. Now, the fee for this transaction comprised of 84.17 Doge, which is almost $10, guys. Now, to move $34.4 million around, it only costed $10. Now, just imagine if you're moving Ethereum, on how much thousands of dollars that probably would have been, or Bitcoin, right? It would have been expensive. So this just goes to show you, right, that it's cheap to use the Dogecoin blockchain, right? And so it would benefit people to use Dogecoin as an everyday currency, right? Because it's cheaper. It's cheap to make transactions. Right? And then it goes to show you right here, basically the tweet about it, right, guys? So this is what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes, guys. Now, let's dive into some overall crypto market news real quick. I'm going to try to do some rapid fire dropping some news because it's already 12 minutes in. Thank you for you still with me. Now, it says miners that hodl the most Bitcoin are relentlessly expanding. According to a series of mining metrics, not only are miners holding hard, but they are also dramatically increasing their hash rate. Now, guys, that means that obviously this is bullish for Bitcoin, right? Because when you have miners accumulating and they're accumulating in a dramatically manner, according to this article, that means that they're bullish, right? And they believe that the price is going to continue to go up in the long term. Maybe not right now in the short term, right? We're kind of price ranging between 40K, 41K, right? But nonetheless, they obviously believe that the price is going to go up, and so do I. And that's what this article is talking about. If you want to check it out, it's in Cointelegraph, right? But I'm pointing this out because it shows the bullishness of the overall crypto market. Next one. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm just going to kind of be reading the titles, guys. And it says, commodity experts say Bitcoin likely to continue outperforming gold and the stock market. Now, it says, facing the Federal Reserve, inflation and war, 2022 may be primed for risk asset reversion and mark another milestone in Bitcoin's maturation. It is unlikely for Bitcoin to stop outperforming gold, stock market, and amid bumps in the road as the Feds attempt another rate hike cycle, McClone tweeted. Right now, Mark McClone, he's the commodity analyst from what's the name of the company? He's in one of these articles here right now that I'm going to get into. But what I'm pointing out, guys, is obviously, you know what I mean? People always talk about gold and the stock market, but Bitcoin has been continuously year after year outperforming gold and the stock market, right? But Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme and it's going to go to zero according to Peter Schiff, right? Now, here you go. Yeah, this is Mark McClone. It says Bitcoin showing divergent strength against NASDAQ, says Bloomberg's Mike McGlone. Yeah, Bloomberg, that's who it was, right? Now, he goes on to say, senior commodity strategy at Bloomberg Intelligence pointed to Bitcoin's growing divergent strength against the tech-heavy NASDAQ index. The largest cryptocurrency is down roughly 15% since the start of the year, while NASDAQ is down 20%, despite the fact that the former is 3 times as volatile as the latter, right? So basically, they're comparing, right? Obviously, Bitcoin is a newer asset that's out there, so it's a lot more volatile than the NASDAQ, but nonetheless, we are down less than the NASDAQ, right, guys? So what it's pointing out is that Bitcoin is a good investment. Long story short is what this is pointing out, in my opinion. Now, this one is a good one right here, guys. Now, I'm going to close out with this one. That says candidate for Senate vows to make Bitcoin legal tender in the U.S. his primary objective. Now, guys, this is starting to become more common that you're hearing people in the Senate, basically people in politics that are rooting for Bitcoin, right, and cryptocurrencies, right? They're advocates. They're speaking up. You have Ted Cruz. You have uh, what's her name? I can't remember her name. From Wyoming, right? There's a good handful of senators and of people of in higher places that can make a difference in a positive way for cryptocurrencies. Now it goes. It says senatorial candidate for United States Senate Brian Solston has promised to focus on making Bitcoin legal tender should he be elected. The science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM) and privacy advocates announced on his Twitter on March 15th that he pledges to make the flagship digital asset legal tender his primary objective. Now, this quote, this was him. I declare my candidacy for U.S. Senate. Making Bitcoin legal tender in the USA will be my primary objective on the senator floor. Bitcoin is the Great Recession. It says in the U.S., legal tender refers to all currencies and coins issued by the government, such as U.S. cash dollars and Federal Reserve notes. As such, the law recognizes that a means of settling public and private debts, as well as meeting other financial obligations such as legal fines, damages, or tax payments. In other words, guards obviously making it like money, right? Like the dollar bill, y'all, is what they're saying. Now it says, should Sulliston manage to join the Senate and successfully advocate for Bitcoin to become legal tender, it would mean that citizens would be able to use digital assets to pay off debts, among other things. Now, this would be extremely bullish, obviously, if it did. Now, is it going to happen? Who knows, right? But the point I'm making and trying to point out, guys, is that we're starting to have more and more people jump on the crypto bandwagon and that are fighting and advocating in a positive manner for cryptocurrencies such as Dogecoin and Bitcoin. Well, guys, this is what I had for you on this Friday afternoon. Hopefully it was informative and helpful and useful. If it was, please consider like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you. You guys have a wonderfully blessed day. Peace out.